Proverbs, Proverbs, chapter chapter 3, verse 1. My son, forget, my son, forget not my law, and let thy heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kwakadash, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahushua, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word and sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come and what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the R5D chip, the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. Hey, time is 2:36 a.m. in the morning. I would allow the Lord take the course of this video. Give you some mental thoughts, spiritual thoughts, that how you should conduct yourself, as well as me, because this is all a learning process. Because in this on this quest for perfection, and it is perfection, right? The scripture speaks about perfection, and you're not going to get it on this side, because righteousness is mortal, is immortal. Salaki. Let me go get that real fast. Let's look at that, because I always quote it, and I think I've been quoting it wrong a little bit, but I've been saying righteousness is immortality. But yeah, I got that. Because we need perfection, man. And I'm sick and tired of this place, because this place is stupid, yo. Hey, these people are crazy as hell. It's just so much running through my head. I'm just waking up, just going through scriptures, and this is my time of winding down, just in a few during the hours of this day, when everything is calmed down. All right, yeah. I'm always quoting this verse, but it's so beautiful that how it's said. Now it's learning the scriptures has made me grow as a man, and as a lot of brothers, some of these words will make or break, and our brothers are that it keeps making me. The time of Passover is coming up, and you examine things for yourself. You don't, even the apostles have given us the breakdowns, but you go over it and you examine yourself first and foremost, and see if you qualified to be doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because it is about your inner man. Hey, because apostles, they working out their own foul salvation with fear and tremble. Because they was taught and they teach, right? And now we was taught and we teach. And we don't want to fall out. We want to stay as best. We want to hold group. We want to be rooted in this thing as much as possible, because righteousness is immortal. Right? And that's I'm just in Proverbs, and I'm in Wisdom of Solomon. Right? Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 15. For righteousness is immortal. Man, how can you go around that, man? That means something is not right, man. Something is unrighteous. Unrighteousness is death, is mortal. I was just going to a few scriptures. I was trying to put it all together, and I'm just gonna let the spirit flow. If the verse come out, I'll bring it out. I should have wrote it down, but I just wanted to turn the camera on. Just read the verses that came to mind, that came up through the scriptures, and then and I started going through certain verses. All right, so how do you get immortality? Through righteousness. And these words, like I just said, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 1. My son, forget not thy law. The law is immortal. But we die because we are mortal. Alright? Because there's no way in hell we can ever keep the 100% perfectness of these words in the scriptures through these flesh. This is why we have to be changed. So, my son, forget not the law. But we're rehearsing the righteous acts right now as we speak. We're learning what we have. We things is being brought back to remembrance by us being taught. All right, my son, forget not my law, but let thy heart keep my commandments. And them commandments is life. That's immortality, these words. Because Yahweh Shah is the life source. Remember, it says, so this says, it says, it is written of me to do the will of Yahweh Shah. My son, forget not thy law, but let thy heart keep my commandments. Look what it says. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. You see? So that means these words, if we do according to these words, we'll live longer. But that's why it says that it's going to be downloading our inward parts. All right. I hate when I forget. We always forgetting. We know these fucking brains is fucking can't hold the spirit. Man, fucking flesh is fucking weak bodies, man. Inward parts. I'm Salakia. I'm just thinking about a verse, but all right. So yeah, that was the point on that. Where was that? All right, and this is a manual of instructions and how to build yourself up. Okay, this is what the scriptures is teaching us how to build ourselves up, and we are being taught. It's like going to school. Was that the schoolmaster? Let me see. I just thought of that. Let me see if that, because we've been taught the wisdom, the script, schoolmaster. Let's see. I don't know. I'm so stupid. Salaki. There's a verse I just thought about. I don't know if I'm spelling it right. Salakia. Oh boy. Yeah. Because I think I was reading a verse that Paul said he learned all the laws, but he still sinned. he learned the laws, but he still sinned. But Galatians chapter 3, verse 24. Wherefore the Lord was our schoolmaster to bring us unto Hamashiach Yahushua, that we might be justified by faith. See, now the ultimate law is to have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's how we're going to get out of here. Our faith and our works and our deeds for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? And so we sinners. In this flesh, we're going to sin. We're going to go off. But you got to stay with the faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And you up against all elements, man, of this society. Everything, the odds are against you. All right? See? But after the faith is come, we are no longer under the schoolmaster. See, the law, but that don't mean we should go break the laws or willy-nilly. But we supposed to the best of our ability, we supposed to teach, another thing, another commandment, which is a law, is to prophesy. All right? That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to prophesy. And that's the faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua that we proclaim his coming. Right? So we can get the whole. This is how we're gonna live. This is how righteousness is gonna dwell in us to make us immortal. He has to download. We have to ultimately get out of these fleshly bodies into our new bodies, back into our first estate. Out of the second. This is we left our first estate. We get back in our first estate and get our bodies back. That's going to be able to hold all the ultimate laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? Of the schoolmaster, which is the laws. Right? And verse 26, for ye are all my children of Yahweh by the faith of Hamashiach Yahushua, by the faith. The faith is the Lord, another law. Having faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? So that just came to my head. Salakia. And we are at war with ourselves, man. I just read those verses too. Carnal mind is enmity to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The Lord's about the spirit. He's coming for the spirit. And he's coming out. And that's what's been put in these chains of darkness. Our spirit. So it's manifesting itself, man. That's why so much demonic shit is happening. Because demons are spirits. So much shit happening around us, man. How you think you're gonna be the ultimate one where you ain't spiritual. You letting the flesh take over you. Hey, man, it's a battle, man. Like, every day, hey, we all going through it, man. We all got to fight our demons. You think that first demon you got rid of, he ain't out there lurking with other demons, conspiring against you, putting thoughts in your head. Yeah, you at war. The best war you ever gonna fight in your life. And all odds are against you. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is testing you at the same time. He's sending the elements against you. You think you're gonna get this crown so easy? I don't think. I'm surprised at this point right now. But then I look at it, I say, wait a minute. I could have been caught up in all types of shit right now. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua has preserved me for whatever day is next. He preserved me for that. And that goes for all. And I heard Apostle Thomas, he said, we all sinners. That's why we call to this. You're not supposed to let go of the plow. No matter what, man. It's hard, man. It's hard as hell, man. Like, I'm fighting just a thought right now. Because the thought demon is just, oh, you ain't nothing. Hey, man, it pops, man. These demons are all over the place like popcorn. You gotta have, just like we learned how to use the herbs and stuff like that to how you say to calm or relax our spirit. It's the same thing, man. on the left hand side, they learn how that we learn. We found out. Wait a minute, they got our stuff. We could use this stuff too, and pray to Yahweh Shemel Shah. And this is his stuff, man. Remember, he said he used the herbs for healing. You know, the trees, the Palo Santos, the dragon blood, the myrrh, frankincense. That's healing. Smelling, because hey, man, I know for a fact that when I light the herb, the frankincense and myrrhs around the house, my daughter don't react to it. It's like a call. Like if somebody was just, which my daughter didn't have, just using an example that, hey, there's no asthma attacks and stuff like that. So this stuff is actually natural. And it's calm the flesh so you could maintain the spirit. Alright? Because they warring with each other. The Yahweh Bashim Shah for giving us the insight of these things. So now we know how to understand what's going on. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 8. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. And that's what we gotta do. These scriptures is our healing stone. The stuff is in this book, man. It's a who would have knew. I didn't know it was all in it, and it gets more and it gets more expensive because you got to keep buying certain documents, like certain books. Like for example, you got the Apocrypha, right? And it's what Jimmy Hitton, if I'm saying that correct. And they hid this stuff from us, man. They didn't want us to get this. Apostle Cabal said that one day. He said they came out, they jumped out the car and said, wait a minute, we used millions of dollars to keep you from getting this. Come on, man. Hey, you think about it, man. The apostles, they went out there, right? And they could be doing anything. You can hear it. They just men like us. They could be doing anything with their life. But this was the calling. A spiritual calling, bro. Like, can you imagine, like you get around all these other people, they don't see this, but for since 2020 up to now, a lot of people eyes has been opened up to the prophets of Yahweh Shemel Shah, for good and for bad. So there's no way out. The message is sent. It's out there, right? Okay, hold on. I need to get some reading glasses. All right. And it's about these words, man. And the new commandment, which is not a new commandment, it's just we got it now. It's to prophesy. All right, hold on. I had a verse. Let me see something. I'll just go. You go and you just I know that's that. All right. You just you go through you sharpen yourself, go through the verses, and you get more and more in depth into the because this is how the door opened to you. Yahweh Shemel Shah has opened his door to us, and that's our mind. The Wali Yahweh Shemel Shah for the guidance. Alright. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39. Chapter 39. Verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High are occupied in Salakia. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out wisdom of all ancient and be occupied in prophecy. So this is like what we occupied in. And Pastor Hall has been on point, and that's how you know the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah is dealing with this man. Just if you look around the scale of this thing, you can see the mannerism of the men that's closer to him, and it trickles down to the other men, and there might be strife and envy, and who knows? We're men, we're in the flesh, but you know what? There's still order, because this society make you sharpen and making you better for Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's where the spirit lies at. The spirit of truth, the spirit of honor, the spirit of glory, the spirit of righteousness. That's immortal. So hey, you hear stories. They don't hide nothing. You know, like one story that the Apostle Paul said that they always driving down together in the car. And you don't they in the car, better driving for hours down in the car. You think there gonna be issues? Hey, these things is keeps us in the keeps us understanding that we are just men, and we are bound to go have issues. You think one day Apostle Hall said that him and Apostle Gabar, they was going over certain things, and it was no bad clash. It was just narrowing it down to perfection. So when they present it back to us, we understand. We go through it. They can't deny that from those men up, they not dumb men. They're not stupid men. There's other camps that makes these examples. Elder Barak, he didn't break it down right. From Apostle Kabal, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Bakar, they go over and over and over and over and over the scriptures, and they see it. It's clear to them. We know this about prophecy. Prophecy is another commandment. Prophesying is another commandment. Salaki. Jeez, I gotta end this video. Alright, my son, keep my words and lay. Proverbs chapter 7, verse 1. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live. And lay in my law as the apple of thy eye. That's right. This is the apple of our eye, man. This is not no regular stuff, bro. It's not regular, man. This is the Passover's coming up, and demons is popping out, man. They coming out, they looking. They want to know if you furnished. They looking in for weak points, bro. They looking for the weak link in your situation. That's why you gotta keep these words in there, and you have to. It's a difficult thing. Hey, man, we got children, we got all types of things in the world we want, and we looking at everybody else have it. That don't be dismayed at the heathens, man. Don't be dismayed. Hey, Salakia, I was just going over a couple of things, and video went too long already. All praise and honor, glory to God, Abashimel Shah, Bashim Kakwadash, Dawadi, Abashimel Shah, for the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.